Welcome, everyone, to Episode 6, Saying Goodbye to Mongolia.
Yeah, we are finally at the end of this amazing journey.
We really are. And before we jump into our deep dive today, just a quick note for you, our listener. We know we have people joining us from all over the world, so we're going to keep our English really clear and simple today.
Exactly. We want to make sure everyone can easily follow along and, just enjoy the adventure.
Right. So our mission today is to explore day 11 and day 12 of this travel itinerary. We're going to look at the long journey back to the capital city, Ulaanbaatar, talk about the final departure, and really just reflect on the most amazing memories from our 18 different travel sources.
It's a really packed couple of days.
It is. And to start, I want you to just imagine something. Imagine standing in the middle of a huge empty desert,
Oh, yeah.
and you are completely alone with nature. But then, just a few hours later, you are suddenly standing in a busy modern city square, and there is a giant metal statue of Genghis Khan looking down at you.
It's a huge shock to the mind. You are moving from a very quiet, slow, natural world straight into a loud, fast, modern city, all in just one day.
It really is an extreme contrast, and that is exactly what happens on day 11.
Right. So when day 11 starts, you have a relaxing morning in your camp, you drink your coffee, pack your bags, and it's time to hit the road and drive back to Ulaanbaatar.
But hitting the road in the Mongolian countryside is not like driving on normal highways, is it?
No, not at all.
Because a lot of the time, there are literally no paved roads. There's no black asphalt or painted white lines.
Yeah, you just follow these dirt tracks pressed into the green grass.
Right. I always think of it like sailing a ship on a giant green ocean.
Oh, that's a perfect way to describe it.
You are just moving across this massive open space. And it makes me wonder, does this endless open space change the way people think about freedom?
It absolutely does. I mean, the lack of borders and fences is exactly what shapes the Mongolian spirit.
How's-
Well, because the land isn't cut up by fences into private squares, it belongs to nature. And so it belongs to everyone.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, if you are driving and you see some wild horses or you just want to look at the view, you don't have to look for a special parking spot.
You just pull over anywhere.
Exactly. You just stop. You can walk out into the grass because you don't need permission from anyone.
Wow. That is true freedom.
It really is.
So as the travelers are driving back north to the city, they are looking out to this beautiful nature, and it makes them think about the most amazing natural wonder from their trip.
Yes, Saigon Sivaraga.
Right. Also known as the White Stupa.
This place is incredible. It's a huge, colorful cliff that drops straight down into the Gobi Desert.
I saw the videos from our sources, and to me it looks like a giant, colorful layer cake.
A layer cake, yeah, I can see that.
Or even like a Hall of the Gods built out of sand and rock.
You are driving on flat ground and suddenly the earth just falls away.
Yeah, the colors are amazing. You see these thick stripes of red, orange, yellow, and bright white. But I know it's called a stupa because it looks like a Buddhist temple from far away.
Right.
But how does something like this even form in the middle of a desert?
Okay, so the science here is really fascinating. Millions of years ago, this very dry desert was actually the bottom of an ocean.
Wait, really? An ocean?
Yeah, an ancient ocean. And as the water slowly dried up over millions of years, different types of sand and minerals sank to the bottom.
Oh, so the different colors we see are from different periods of time.
Exactly. The red and orange stripes are from times when there was a lot of iron in the earth, like ancient rust.
Wow.
And the white and yellow stripes are different rocks. Then, once the ocean was completely gone, the wind and rain slowly carved the soft rock into these amazing shapes.
It really shows you how much the earth completely changes over time.
It does.
And as a traveler, there's a lot to do there. You can hike right along the edge of the cliffs and see all the different colors up close.
Yeah, and the nights there are just as special.
Oh, absolutely. The sources talk a lot about staying at the tourist camp there. You sleep in a traditional gur, which is a Mongolian tent, and you can sit by a campfire.
And because you are so far away from any city lights, the
Yeah.
sky is just incredible.
Right. It's completely full of stars. You can see the whole Milky Way. It's something people from big cities almost never get to see.
No, they really don't. And that quiet, dark nature is exactly why arriving in Ulaanbaatar later that day feels so crazy.
Yeah, the car finally leaves that quiet nature and enters the city. And suddenly, There are cars and tall buildings everywhere.
Ulaanbaatar is a very interesting place. About 70% of Mongolia's entire population lives in this one city.
Wow, 70%.
Yeah, it's a very busy place, and it is a real mix of the old and the new.
You can see that clearly in the videos. You have these modern coffee shops and tall glass buildings, but right next to them you see people walking around wearing traditional Mongolian clothes.
Right, traditional robes.
It's like the city is trying to be very modern, but still holding on to its history. And the center of all that history is Chinggis Khan Square.
Also known as Sukmatar Square, it is a huge open plaza right in the middle of the city.
It's where the locals gather to hang out, right?
Exactly. They celebrate there, people meet up, but the most impressive part is the giant statues.
The statues are huge. There is a giant, heavy bronze statue of Genghis Khan sitting right there watching over the city.
And next to him are statues of his son and his grandson.
It's really interesting that they put an ancient ruler right in the center of their modern city. It shows how proud they are of their history.
Absolutely. It's a reminder of where they came from.
Okay, so after exploring the city square, the travelers have their big farewell dinner. And this is a great time to talk about the best food from the trip.
Oh, the food is so unique.
Yeah. So if someone is visiting Mongolia, what are the absolute must-try foods? And what is the deal with their tea?
Okay, let's start with the food. The first one is called kusher.
Kusher, got it.
It is a delicious, crispy fried meat pie. It's the best comfort food. The outside is crunchy, and the inside is full of meat and onions.
That sounds really good.
It is. And the second one is booze.
Oh, right, the dumplings?
Yeah, these are steamed meat dumplings with thick skins. They are very filling and warm you right up.
But that's the thing that surprises everyone, isn't it?
Yes, Mongolian milk tea or sute tsai.
Every travel video showed people being so shocked when they drank it.
Because a lot of visitors expect tea with milk to be sweet. But in Mongolia, the tea is salty.
Really salty. Why do they put salt in their tea instead of sugar?
It's actually for survival. The weather there is very tough. It's windy, and you lose a lot of water and minerals when you are working outside.
Right, you sweat.
Exactly. So drinking salty tea gives the nomads the energy and the minerals they need to stay healthy in the harsh weather. It's like a natural sports drink.
Oh, wow. That makes so much sense. So it's not just a flavor choice, it's practical.
Very practical.
Well, talking about the food naturally leads us to the most important part of Mongolia, and that is the people and the nomadic culture.
Yeah, you really can't talk about Mongolia without talking about the jur.
Right. And I have to push back on something I hear a lot. People call a jur a tent, but it is not just a tent.
No, definitely not.
It is a real home,
Yeah.
and it has very strict rules.
It really does. The inside of a jur is carefully organized.
Yeah, the sources shared some really fun facts about this. Like the right side of the jur is for the women, and that's where the cooking tools and water are kept.
Yeah.
And the left side is for the men, where they keep saddles and tools.
Exactly. But the most interesting rule, and the most important one, is about the middle of the room.
The two pillars.
Right. There are two wooden pillars right in the center of the jur that hold up the roof, and those pillars represent the mother and the father of the family.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you must never walk between them.
Wait, never.
Never. If you walk between those two pillars, it means you are breaking the harmony of the family. It's a very bad thing to do. If you need to go to the other side of the room, you have to walk all the way around the outside.
That shows so much respect for the family unit.
It does, and that respect is a big part of how they treat other people, too.
Oh, the people are so wonderful. The videos always show how warm and kind the nomadic people are.
Very warm.
Even though they live in such a hard, cold environment, they always smile and welcome strangers into their homes. They even share their dry yogurt and cheese with visitors.
Yeah, that dried cheese is very common. But being kind to travelers isn't just about being polite. It is an ancient rule of survival.
How does that work?
Well, think about it. In a wild place with extreme cold and no towns around, you might get lost or caught in a bad storm.
Right.
If a family doesn't let you inside to warm up, you won't survive. So everyone agrees to help each other. You help a stranger today because tomorrow you might be the stranger who needs help.
That is beautiful. It's a kindness built on survival.
Exactly.
And reflecting on all of that kindness is a great way to end day 11. Which brings us to the final morning, day 12.
The departure day.
Yep. You wake up in your hostel in Ulaanbaatar. You pack your bags, say your goodbyes. You take your private transfer to the airport.
It's always a bit sad to me.
It is. But you leave with so many memories. I mean, you came to Mongolia expecting to just see grass and horses,
Right.
but you are leaving with memories of walking on ancient ocean floors, seeing giant statues of conquerors, drinking salty tea, and meeting incredibly kind people.
It changes how you see the world.
It really does. And as we wrap up episode 6, we want to leave you, our listener, with a final thought to think about.
Yeah, this is something really important. Think about the nomadic people.
Right. They live in their jers, and when the seasons change, they pack up their entire home and move.
And when they move, they leave absolutely no trace on the earth. The grass just grows right back.
But then look at our modern lives. We build these huge, permanent concrete cities that change the earth forever.
We pave over everything.
We do. So what can we learn from the Mongolian way of living? What can we learn from a culture that lives so lightly and so respectfully on our planet?
It's a great question to ask ourselves.
It is something to think about. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and we will catch you next time.